In the words of Vincent Kennedy McMahon, the show must go on. But I'll just be perfectly honest with you here, folks. I don't really want to even talk about modern wrestling. I don't even want to talk about wrestling anymore after the events of the past 24 hours. Hulk Hogan obviously passed away yesterday, and we've really no idea what's going to happen on tonight's SmackDown. I've got no interest in talking about Jelly Roll, and talking about Drew McIntyre, Randy Orton, Logan Paul, DIY, the Motor City Machine Guns, Julia, Cody Rhodes. Insert about 4,000 names in here, right? I've got no interest in that now. Do you want to talk about that?
No, but look, you can't just never watch a movie again if Sylvester Stallone dies. You need to move on at the end of the day. And
Different kettle of fish, my friend.
current wrestling was shit before Hogan died, and it'll be shit after Hogan dies, so we may as well just get on with it.
Well, we've got a tag team title match tonight. The Wyatt Six are taking on Andrade and Ray Phoenix. Does that do it for you?
No, it doesn't. Andrade and Ray Phoenix. What? I don't know.
He doesn't know, guys. Ray Phoenix isn't cutting the mustard for anyone. But in terms of an update, in terms of a tribute show tonight, Hacksaw Jim Duggan, he was spotted getting on a plane. He put up on Twitter that he's flying out to Cleveland, Ohio. Where is SmackDown tonight? Cleveland, Ohio. He said it's to pay respects, final respects to his friend Hulk Hogan. Now, he's not flying out for no reason. I don't believe he's flying out so he can talk to people backstage. I believe what's going to happen is we're going to get some form of 10 bell salute, and we are going to have a final farewell to Hulk Hogan, probably kicking off the show. I haven't seen anyone else's Twitter. He's the only real guy I've seen that's flew into Cleveland, Ohio. But it's the correct decision. Again, here, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe WWE are simply just flying in a bunch of legends to conduct like interviews to put something together. But I don't think Hacksaw Jim Duggan's flying in for no reason.
Yeah, hopefully this means we get an on-air live tribute to Hogan. It's the least they could do. I mean, Jesus Christ, he is the reason for wrestling being as popular and as big as it is today. I think the whole show should be dedicated to Hogan. But here, even if you get a segment, I guess that's better than nothing. But I'm sure I'll have to get something, surely.
No, we do need to get something. 10 bell salute, maybe a tribute package in there. I mean, I'm trying to think. I mean, how long? 10, 15 minutes of Hogan at the start of the show? I mean, we have sat here, God knows how many times, folks, right, this year, especially this new Netflix era, where, like, it took 12 minutes for Punk to speak, 9 minutes, 14 minutes, right? See, instead of the filler crap, which is showing a bunch of jobbers wheel their suitcases up the ramp, and then a 5-minute CM Punk entrance, which just ends with him saying, well, to feel like a loser in Cleveland, Ohio.
Well, let's not pretend that if Hogan doesn't get a tribute tonight, it's because of time restraints. If Hogan doesn't get a tribute, it's because they don't want to give him one. Got nothing to do with SmackDown being a 3-hour or 2-hour show, or they need to try and magically create time for somewhere. They'll make it happen. If they want to give Hogan a tribute, they'll get one. It's not about cutting entrances or cutting matches. And if they did have to cut something, who gives a fuck? I mean, who cares? Oh, Roxanne Perez and Alexa Bliss advertised, unadvertised it.
I know the people having a go at Triple H. Oh, he's going to pull a women's match from this event to show
I
tribute to
couldn't
Hogan.
give a shit if he pulls a male match. I couldn't give a shit if it was Cody Rhodes. Hogan's more important. Hogan's more deserving. It is what it is. No, I don't. Cody Rhodes is a quarterback. Roman Reigns is the tribal. No, there's one man left, right, in WWE that means anything, and it's Big Match John, and he should be the one, I think, coming out and conducting any sort of tribute. He should be the one leading it.
Although they're going to take one of his dates off for this. It'd be a pretty heel manoeuvre, wouldn't it? John comes out and the 12 just ticks to 11.
12 dates left. Hogan won the title 12 times. Why not?
You know what? Well, kayfabe's fucking dead. I mean, they'll probably try and spin something in years to come. Oh, we couldn't get John because he was a heel at the time. Look at the state of it, folks. Kayfabe is dead and buried, man. John Cena, a guy that's worked with Hogan, knows Hogan, and it's also coming from a guy that's a generational talent in Big John.
He's the guy that they picked to announce the death of Osama bin Laden, so...
Yeah, no, some people probably think Hogan's worse than Osama bin Laden, but we'll get into the show. So we've got Roxanne Perez against Alexa Bliss. Who are you going for and why? I'm going to go for Alexa Bliss just due to the fact here is the tag champs will probably lose every match till they defend the tag titles, because that tends to be the recipe.
Yeah, it's looking like Alexa Bliss and Charlotte maybe getting a tag team title shot down the line against the Judgment Day. Don't think Alexa Bliss Charlotte's a good tag team, to be honest. Don't really care.
People saying it's Charlotte's best work in years. You don't feel that way?
No.
He doesn't feel that
Short
way.
answer, no. I mean, I just don't care. Two hotties, but who gives a shit at the end of the day?
Right, I'll go on Alexa Bliss. You agree with that?
Aye.
Right.
I mean, Roxanne Perez has got the most losses on the main roster this year, so what's another one? Honestly, what's another L at this point?
WWE Tag Title match: the Wyatt Six versus Andrade and Rey Fenix. It wouldn't be a tribute show without Eric Rowan. The guy just appears in every single one, and he will be probably teaming up with. I mean, I don't even know. Does Uncle Howdy, is he a part of the 2-man team that defends the titles? Or is it Joe Gacy and the other retard?
I think it's Joe Gacy and Dexter, but here.
And how bad are they in the ring?
We I guess we could see some form of Freebird type stipulation, but I mean, does anybody give a shit which two it is? I mean,
No, we don't. You know, it would be fucking disingenuous to us to sit here and pretend that we give one remote shite about this match or anything on this card that's been bullet pointed here. Because, I mean, Wyatt Six versus Andrade Rey Fenix, it is a faction where everyone should be released, and then you've got two guys that should never have been brought in. Andrade should never have been brought back, and Rey Fenix is literally a dime a dozen. Triple H goes to no lengths to make these guys feel special. You know, you put the mask on Andrade, and you take the mask off Rey Fenix.
same guy.
Yeah, exactly. No, but that's it though, because there's no personality. It's the same fucking shite, man.
Oh, but Andrade's like a couple inches taller and got more weight on him. Aye, but I mean, who gives a shit?
You know, and then like the same people. Can
Hey, Ludwig Kaiser's taller than Chad Gable, but see when they're pretending to be El Grande Americano, it may as well be the same person.
It's like Pete Dunne, Tyler Bate. It's the same fucking guy. I mean, what? English bruiser. He likes biting their fingers.
Yeah,
I'll say this. At least doesn't like shoving it up other guys' arses like Kenny Omega, right? That's good. He likes biting them. It's just, how pathetic is it, man? Biting the fingers, nibbling on their nails. Like some guy waiting on a line to come in. It's a disgrace. Anyway, I'm going to go with the Wyatt Six to win. Do you agree?
Yeah, why not? I tell you what, if the Wyatt Six lose their titles to this jobber tag team, then that faction really has come to the end of its road.
It has, right. Jelly Roll, Randy Orton, Drew McIntyre, and Logan Paul to appear, and that's one reason for me and you to disappear, because I do not care about this match. Drew McIntyre made a few controversial comments recently. 85% of the roster essentially, they look like they work at McDonald's, pal. Then you've just got Jelly Roll, who eats all the McDonald's. Randy Orton, who looks like he's been eating it a bit. And then just Logan Paul, who I seen this tier list the other day. Logan Paul was like F in terms of work rate.
I seen that as well. That's disgusting. Honestly, I mean, you might not like Logan Paul as a person, but I just don't see how you could rate him that low.
Yeah, see to me, right? Logan Paul is as good in the ring as you could ask somebody to be who's never stepped in the ring before prior to when he did.
Yeah, no, definitely. In terms of his lack of experience and lack of longevity, he's up there.
I'm not saying the guy's not learned nothing since his first match, but to me, he was almost like the finished article in the ring from his first match. Now, I don't know how much he trained or whatever, but you see guys in wrestling that they never get it inside the ring, but this guy, he's got something, and they should utilise that. But these are just Logan Paul.
I don't agree with that, man. I don't think he's a finished article by any means. He's athletic, like, but he still doesn't really get it posing in a camera just to take a high spot.
Well, in terms of psychology, he doesn't get it right, so retract that, but no one's got that anymore. But in terms of... He is...
He can do what all the other guys that Dave Flips do, and he can do it just as good as him, so...
I know, but it's better him doing it. He looks more legit. It doesn't look as flippy when he does it. No. I think Logan Paul does it like... It looks more real when he does those manoeuvres to me.
The only thing I want to flip's the channel, guys, when I'm watching wrestling. To be honest with you.
And, well, I mean, there's enough. I don't know what they're doing here. Is it a contract signing? Who really cares? As for Cody Rhodes, right, Cody Rhodes. John Cena not going to be here. Will Cody Rhodes come out? Will he address... I mean, he came out and hoovered time off of Goldberg when he retired, so will he come out and say about Hulk Hogan? Cody Rhodes appear tonight? Quarterback, Hail Mary, is he going to launch one for the Hulkster or no?
Might not. I don't care what Cody Rhodes is doing tonight.
That's bad, guys, when the quarterback, no one cares if he's MIA or not. Anyway, we'll be back soon, later on. Till next time. Peace.